Good morning and welcome to this edition of the Morning Nights. I'm Vandy Pinto here with our two NHL analysts, Dan Valentino and Devin Banana. We're going to be looking at the NHL season that started about 2 weeks ago. It's about a quarter of the way through already. So, Dev, let's start off with the Devils. What have you seen so far from them?
To be honest with you, I didn't think they were going to be as good as they are right now. They're 5-1-3. They, for the most part, they look good. Their defense is holding up. Marty, he's had a couple rough games, but he looks like he's in top shape. Henrique coming back really has helped them. The forecheck is starting to come back like they had in the playoffs again. Covey has just got to start scoring. He's just been so quiet. But, of course, the void of Breeze is going to hurt them in the long run. But if people could step up like Zubris, Elias, and Henrique, like they have, I think they'll be okay in the late playoffs.
What have you thought about the play of Clarkson so far in the season?
Clarkson, a lot of people, including myself, thought that the 30-goal season last year was a fluke. He's showing that it wasn't. He has 6 or 7 goals already in this early season. He's working with Patrick Elias, and they just have unbelievable chemistry. He and Elias and Zubris too. That whole line has been playing unbelievable. Zubris looks great, and Clarkson.
Now, we've seen Hedberg a couple of games so far this season. Do you think that he's going to be a good replacement for Marty when the time comes?
Well, Hedberg, Marty's 40 and right. Hedberg's 39, so there's only a year difference there. But I personally think Marty Biron's a great backup too, but Hedberg is the most reliable and best backup in the National Hockey League. He has been lights out against the Islanders and against the Bruins last week too. He has been awesome, Hedberg.
All right, now over to Dan with the Rangers report. Dan, what have you seen so far from the guys in blue?
Well, they're shaky. They do not play the defense for Lundqvist. The defense relies too heavily on him. And what's it called? Gabrick and Richards got to step up because Nash is the only one that's doing anything on that top line. And Kreider played well against the Devils. You know, he had that great shot that went right through Brodeur. Arm, actually.
Oh, arm.
It went right through his arm. And Miller just got the call up. He's 19, and he played really good in his debut.
He's on the fourth line, right?
He got moved up to the third line in the game.
Moved up, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be good, I think. And the defense has got to step up when Hank's in net because they play defense when Biron's in net, but when Hank's in net, they just sit back and don't do anything. They make stupid mistakes in the zone, which lead to stupid goals.
So you don't think Lundqvist is the main problem here? You think the defense is?
It's not Lundqvist at all. It's the defense, especially that third pair, because for some reason Tortorella loves Bickle, who cannot play defense for his life. If anything, he's a fourth-line winger. And what's it called? You got Gilroy or Evinger you can put in there at times. But other than that, it's horrible that they need to get some defensemen up.
I think Delzato needs to step up too. Ever since he signed that contract, he hasn't been playing like he's been playing the past couple of years. Also, Stahl's been playing well. I think he's their only defenseman that's been playing pretty solid.
No, McDonough's been playing pretty well.
Now, they picked up Nash in the offseason from Columbus. How have you graded his play so far?
If it's based on scoring, it's a B or C. But overall play, I'm going to go with an A because the way he could get to the net and create chances, he is just an amazing player. And what's it called? You saw that move against the Devils the other night when he just didn't finish it. It's his signature move pretty much. Just getting to the outside, then working his way in front of the net and just beating the goalie.
Now, a team that both the Devils and the Rangers, who have played a couple of times this year, Dan, you're actually going to see them tonight.
Yes.
Has been the Islanders, and they've actually been a pretty big surprise in the NHL so far this year. Dan, Dev, what have you seen from them this year that makes them so much better than they were the last couple of years?
They're a young, maturing team, and they're fast. They know what they're doing now. You know, they have a decent goalie in Nabokov in net. And don't they have DiPietro back now?
Yeah, he's the backup.
Yeah, obviously he's a backup.
Yeah.
He's frail.
Yeah. Nabokov looks great, though.
Yeah, Nabokov, I think he's revitalized his career. with the Islanders right now, even though he's like 37.
Yeah, he's been looking good. The Islanders are going to be tough. They're going to be a pesky team.
Yeah,
They're young. They have a bunch of guys who can score. Finally, those draft picks are...
Yeah. What's it called? They just got Brad Boys in the offseason.
Yeah. And don't forget about Michael Grabner, too. He's the
no.
skater in the NHL.
Grabner and Tavares, even though I'm a Ranger fan, are some of my favorite players by the way they play.
Yeah, Tavares knows how to put the puck in the net. And Mark Streit, personally, I think he's one of the most underrated defensemen in the league.
Yeah.
He's their captain. He's a bit old. I think he's 35, I think.
Yeah, but you need someone like that on the team. Like a bunch of these young guys, you need someone old on there.
He's a good puck-moving defenseman, and they're a fast team. They're young. They got some fresh legs on that team. So watch out for the Islanders in the playoffs, I think.
Yeah, I think they can make it in as like an 8th seed probably.
7 maybe.
Because it's still early in the season right now. Even though it's a short season, I think like some of the teams are going to slow down.
Like the Rangers, they're not going to be out of it.
Exactly, they're going to get it together soon.
Yeah.
Like, what's it called? This is like the 7th home game for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to start to pick it up and get in. They're going to find something to do. Like Chicago and San Jose, they're probably going to slow down.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to go through those hot and cold streaks.
Yeah.
Now, another big team who really struggled last year was Montreal, and they've been coming up this year. They played a lot of tough games. They've been towards the middle of the standings for right now. Do you see them as a playoff contender?
Maybe. It all depends how they play, like, midway through the year. Right now, I could see them as making the playoffs as one of the lower seeds.
Anytime you're the Montreal Canadiens, you are expected to make the playoffs. So I think there's a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah.
And anytime you have Carey Price in that, you got a chance because he's an amazing goalie. He really is. And the addition of PK Subban coming back, it's only going to help them.
Yeah.
Max Pacioretty, he came back from the appendectomy already. I think he played last night.
Yeah.
And
they're young too.
Yeah. They're in a very tough division. They have Ottawa. Craig Anderson's playing awesome. You have Montreal, obviously. And you have Boston, who is probably the most physical team in the National Hockey League. They're very physical.
They look like they're in mid-season form already.
That North Division is going to be very, very competitive. And the Habs just got to keep playing.
Isn't Toronto in their division too?
Yeah, but Toronto's
Toronto's just,
I don't think they're that much of a shove-off, though. I really don't.
No, they're going to be one of those pesky teams at the end of the year.
Yeah, that's it.
But, they're...
The whole division is pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, quarter way through the season, we've seen really, in the East, not really one dominant team, but I'll pick out Boston because they do look, like you said, Dan, in mid-season form. And then you have Chicago in the West. Who do you think...
San Jose also.
And San Jose. If you had to pick one team right now to guarantee making a spot to the Stanley Cup Final, who would you pick?
You know what? San Jose has never made it. I'm going to go with them. I think it's their time.
Wow. That's a good point, though. They haven't made it. I would go with the Blackhawks only because they've been there before and they have the experience and they're still young. Also, they still have a bunch of years ahead of them. They have Kane and Taves, obviously. And their goalie,
Crawford.
having a brain fart. Yeah.
Corey
Crawford. He's been stepping up for them, too. Their defense looks really good. I would like to see the Blackhawks back in the finals.
Okay, guys. Any other things that you really think we should point out that I haven't mentioned yet?
Nothing much that I saw.
I would like to say that the West, you can't look at the standings too much right now. I mean, the Kings are the defending Stanley Cup champions. They have way too much talent on that team to be out of the postseason. They really do.
Yeah, that's like the same with the Rangers.
Yeah, everything will come back.
Yeah.
Everyone will come back. Kopitar's going to come back, and all those guys have to be starting to step up, but I think they'll be okay. They'll be okay in the long run.
And another thing with the Rangers, they got to get rid of Sullivan for the power play. His power play system's horrible. It's pass, 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 and pass. What they need to do is shoot and crash the net.
And the reason why I think the Rangers have been struggling is because they saw the way that Lundqvist could play in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And so that they rely on him way too much.
Exactly. They need to get off that.
Sit back, yeah.
Like I said, they play defense for Biron, but for Lundqvist, it's like leaving him all alone,
And
which is horrible.
The bad thing is that a lot of teams are starting to now figure out how to score on Lundqvist also.
Yeah.
Getting in front of him, making the tips, and shooting at the ears. Because as you saw, that one Henry goal, the first goal.
Well, he had no chance on that anyway.
No, that was an unbelievable shot.
It was a one-time, right?
Yeah. But still.
Usually no one has a chance on that. I'm just saying, you know.
No, I know what you're saying, but that's one of his. Well, that's every goalie's weakness, but that's their only way because he's the best goalie in the league that you can score on him.
Yeah, the only reason why he's not. The only reason why his stats aren't top notch is because he's been having to face too many shorthanded opportunities, like one defenseman back or stupid turnovers that he can't defend against.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Wait, Dave, you want to say something?
No, I'm good.
All right. Thanks for coming in, guys. We'll be keeping a lookout for the Rangers, the Devils, and the Islanders along with the rest of the NHL for the entire season long. But for right now, I'm Vinny.
I'm Dan.
I'm Devin.
We will see you next time.